For milestone billing naman, since the assumption here is yung fund is manggagaling sa financial institution, therefore, kung ano yung terms of payment ng financial institution, yun ngayon ang susundan usually ng contractor. Yun ngayon ang magiging milestone para doon sa pagbayad ni owner sa contractor. Usually kasi, pag nakaloan yung project, yung pera from the bank, hindi yun dediretso sa contractor. Dediretso yun sa owner pa rin. Si owner ang magbabayad doon sa contractor. Ang tanong ngayon, since yung pera manggagaling sa bank or sa Pag-ibig, may kailangan pa bang may pera din si owner na pang initial cash out? The usual answer is yes, kailangan may pera pa rin siya. Unless otherwise, yung property niya is considered as prime lot or nasa prime location, in which case, yung cost nun is significant in compared dun sa cost ng construction. Pero kung yung location ng lot is nasa loob ng mga residential subdivision, kailangan pa rin may budget pa rin si owner na pang initial cash out para ma-jumpstart yung project. Magkano yon? Usually nasa 40 to 50% of the project cost. Yung part of that naman, babalik din sa owner pagdating sa dulo ng project. For better understanding, let's have an example. May project tayo, 10 million. That's the contract amount ng construction. Yung approved loan amount is 9 million. Usually kasi yung approved loan amount ng bangko is mas mababa kaysa actual cost ng construction. Usually, it ranges from 70 to 90% of the construction cost. Ang bank usually may 5 tranches of release. At the start, at the approval of the loan, at 30% progress, 60% progress, 90% progress, at saka 100% progress. Ito ngayon yung tinatawag nating mga milestone. 30% completion, 60% completion, 90% completion, and 100% completion. Yung first release is based doon sa value ng lot, which in this example, we will consider insignificant for the sake of simplicity na computation natin, which is most of the time naman insignificant talaga yung first release. The second release at 30% completion is equivalent to 30% of the approved loan amount. At 60% completion, the bank will release another 30%. On the 90% completion, the bank will release another 30%, which is kung 9 million yung approved loan amount, that is 2.7. And on 100%, the bank will release 10% of the approved loan amount, which is 900,000. So with a total of 9 million. Now, usually si bank, nagre-release siya pag nakagawa ka na. If you notice, gagawa ka muna ng 30% ng project bago ngayon mag-release si bank ng 30% ng loan amount. So the problem naman, si contractor, kailangan bayaran mo muna siya bago siya gumawa ng 30%. So ngayon, sino ngayon ang magbabayad kay contractor para ma-jumpstart yung project? Si owner. Ito ngayon yung initial release ni owner. So, si owner, kailangan niya mag-initial release ng 3 million dun sa contractor para si contractor magsimula ng trabaho. Tapos, yung 3 million na binayad sa kanya, which is 30% of the project, gagawin niya na yung 30% ng project. So, ubusin niya na yun doon hanggang ma-reach niya yung 30% ng project. Now, kapag na-reach niya yung 30% ng project, nakuha niya na yung first milestone ni bank. So, pagdating sa 30%, si bank, mag-release siya ng 30% of the loan amount, which is 2.7. Okay. Ang next milestone is 60%. So, si contractor naman, kailangan niya ulit ng another 3 million para ma-reach niya yung 60%. So, ang discrepancy naman doon is 3 million, tapos si bank 2.7 million. So, may discrepancy ng 300,000. Mag-cash out ulit si owner ng additional 300,000. That will be the same on the second tranche. On the second tranche, 60% completion, mag-release ulit si banko ng 2.7, si owner magka-cash out ulit ng 300,000, makukuha ulit ni contractor yung 3 million, then marireach na yung 90% milestone. Pagdating ngayon sa 90% milestone, mag-release ulit si banko ng 2.7 million. Ang mapupunta kay contractor doon ay 1 million na lang. Nabayaran na siya ng 9 million, so 1 million na lang para ma-reach niya yung 100%. Yung remaining 1.7 million sa release ni bank, babalik na yon sa owner. Pagdating ngayon ng 100% completion, mag-release si banko ng 900,000, wala na mapupunta kay contractor doon. Babalik na yan kay owner to compensate doon para sa mga initial cash out niya. Please note again that for simplicity, hindi natin consider yung notation sa computation na to, but it is still not that simple. So that is the two types of terms of payment commonly practiced here in the Philippines, the monthly progress billing at saka milestone billing. If you have questions, you can post them below or comment and I will try answering them. Thank you for watching mga Top Nuts. God bless and see you again next time.